Shall we take our next call, please? Welcome to Open Forum.
Yes, Brother Kevin?
Yes.
How you doing? I got a question for you. My old lady, we got one in the oven, and we're wondering how to handle a situation. She took one of those ultrasonography tests, and we're going to have a baby boy. And I'm reading in the Old Testament, it's telling me for a boy must be circumcised, but in the New Testament, I read Jesus tells me it's unnecessary, and then Jesus further goes on to tell me that he did not come to change one word of the Bible, just to add to it. So the main question is, what do I do with my son's, to chop off a piece of tallywhacker, maybe?
Well, the fact is that in the Old Testament, God gave a number of ceremonial laws. That is, these were laws that were like shadows or signposts pointing to some aspect of God's salvation plan. This included circumcision, it included burnt offerings and blood sacrifices, and the seventh-day Sabbath, feast days, and all of these things focus on some aspect of God's salvation plan that was brought into existence for real when Christ went to the cross. And so now we don't observe any of those laws any longer. If you would have your son circumcised in order to obey the Bible, you would be in violation of the Bible, because that was a shadow, that was a sign that was pointing to the fact we have to have our sins cut off. And once Christ came, we're not to observe that command any longer. Now, if you want to have your son circumcised for medicinal reasons of some kind, medical reasons, that's another matter altogether. But you don't want your son circumcised for Bible reasons.
Yeah, while I'm on the air, I'd like to give a shout-out to all my peeps there at St. Joe's Hospital in Pattersville, my shorties and my homies.
Thank you for calling and sharing. And shall we take our next call, please? Welcome to Open Forum.